This is going to keep happening to me, isn't it?
Sonic Unleashed, yeah, the game that shook up how these games play since Sonic Adventure, the one game you wouldn't dare to do a tier list without.
Did I make a mistake somewhere?
Sonic Unleashed has a cult following, growing demand for a remaster, and some of the most unique levels we've ever seen from a Sonic game. Sonic Unleashed is the best Sonic game. Now, Sonic Unleashed is better in every way. It has been a while since I last talked about Sonic Unleashed, and I feel like I need to justify the original playthrough I did.
I was young and stupid, okay?
And what better time to start Sonic Unleashed all over again to make sure I do it right, and definitely not because I lost access to my Xbox 360 save file. Sonic Unleashed was released in 2008 for the PS3, Xbox 360, Wii, and the third wheel on the date. And besides, Shadow Generations was too easy to beat, why not something harder? Okay, maybe not that hard. Sonic Unleashed originally started life as a Sonic Adventure 3 game, and when I realized this, no, that's a lie. This game had been through some development changes, and phases, and changes.
Oh yeah, this is going to change everything.
You thought you knew Sonic before, well guess what, not now. This thing had changed everything, all the way from the gameplay, the mechanics, the visuals, all the way down to just a simple button change to mess with you. But enough stalling. This game has two different playstyles, the high-speed antics that we know and love, as well as DMC and a half. Sonic Unleashed has us starting in space. Just kidding. It has us traveling across 14 different locations based on real-world countries, putting back together pieces that Eggman used the Chaos Emeralds to tear apart and release the ultimate weapon. And the first one is Windmill Isle. This is the perfect tutorial level. A nice open area to see how the game works. Now let's give them claustrophobia. This here gives us only a glimpse of how the overall game would turn out, so it isn't torturous yet. The day stages is where everything clicks. High-speed gameplay, boosting with ease, obstacles, the perfect tutorial level. But looking deeper, it's more than that. It gives you the rundown for the game ahead. There's a spot to relax. It's hard to die in the levels here, so there's no chaos in it at all. It's just you, Sonic, and the false hope that the rest of the game would be like this. The game has you juggling between daytime stages and nighttime stages. The daytime stages are with Sonic. We're familiar with this kind of gameplay like any other 3D Sonic game, but with new additions to the mix. We have drifting, sidestepping, boosting, and messing with our minds with X instead of A for home attack. And the other thing we're juggling is the nighttime stages. This is the brand new redesigned, hopefully good, and not taking half an hour to complete a level in Sonic the Werehog type stages. A slower paced combat, focused puzzle platforming character. Are you sure you wanted this mixed in with regular Sonic? Maybe this game wouldn't be so bad if it had better mechanics for platforming. You either overshoot all the time or just can't see what's under you. So trying to complete the catwalking sections, impossible. Trying to do precision movement, don't even try it. The next stage is Missouri. No, not the same you're thinking about, sorry United States. This is a really good section, so good that it starts showing you the downsides of the game. This one starts having us use the drift mechanic, and this is not good. The daytime stages are tolerable, but the nighttime sections are just so long.
I think shitting your pants would be a better experience than having 20 minutes of...
The only thing that this gives us is the satisfying feeling of smooth moves, but the same buttons are being worn out. There is opportunity for strategy behind it, but 99% of the time you really don't need it for that. Slow, careful platforming that has little to no music in the background, so you're left with... And then when an enemy spots you, it's on. And the same song just plays over and over and over again when all you did is just smacked an alien...
dog, maybe?
Now those were the nighttime stages. Now here's the daytime stages with their fair share of issues. The game has us really practicing our drifting here. No stage says that more than the second daytime stage here. The first one has us drifting, but nothing that would happen if you were to squeeze your way out of the problem. But the problem with drifting is that they didn't fix the bugs in it. It's super messy trying to just do a simple drift. You'll fall off the stage every single time you do it, and there's not even enough room where you need to do it as well. Sure, those are minor inconveniences, but it doesn't taint the experience with daytime stages. It gives us an expanded version of what we saw in Windmill Isle, an open section to play around and get used to the controls and whatever mechanics are needed, and the tighter sections made you really feel like you're flying. But that was all for that place. Now it's on to Spagonia.
The last one didn't have anything to do with the United States, so why would this one be related to spaghetti?
This one you'd be spending quite a bit more time in, and this houses the annoying airplane levels we get to torture ourselves with. The first level in Rooftop Run is really the main one I care about. I mean, it's kind of obvious, it's the most iconic one out of any level here. Sure, the other ones have something, but I've tried, and what did I get in return for attempting the other levels? The Werehog stages here are just annoying now. They take forever and one easy slip up, and I don't even want to play this game anymore. And the next boss battle is here too. Long story short, this one reminds me of the final boss from Sonic Colors. Somebody's going to fix this. I'm not cleaning this mess up. And the next one is, I'm not sure. At this point, I lose track on which one is actually next. They give you the illusion like you're making your own path to beat the game, but it's all a lie. But on to Dragon Road and Cool Edge. These two are really fun. They share a lot of elements between each other. Running on water, fly 185 miles an hour through something relating to the country. So yeah, but I do prefer Dragon Road just a bit more for the, well, it's obvious, it's in the name. Arid Sands is next, which was really fun. Wanting to replay the level to get better and better with the tighter turns and beat my personal record. Then the nighttime stages still haunts me to this day, but I wouldn't worry about it. What I would worry about though is Empire City. This one just makes me punch my screen. This is the worst one here. I thought the other ones were bad in the nighttime. Not only the nighttime made me want to throw my Xbox out of the window, but the daytime stages are awful here. You remember the stage in Missouri that was preparing us for drifting? Well, there it is again. I can't do this no matter how badly the game wants me to drift here. I even slowed way down and still almost fell. Jungle Joyride absolutely tears down any system you're playing it on. It is the most confusing set of levels I've seen, and normally the daytime stages are manageable, but this tricked me. And finally, for the last set of levels, Eggman Land. This is the final true testament. See what you learned before and smashed it all into one big chaotic mess. I do not like this at all. But now on to the Wii and PS2 versions.
Wait, what?
That's right, Sonic Unleashed on the PS2 and Wii has a completely different experience than the PS3 and Xbox 360 versions. While these two generally follow the same story and locations, the gameplay is more like a 3D version of Sonic Rush. The daytime stages feel really stiff, and the boost is more like a shove forward. The same with nighttime stages. It looks like Sonic's just having a bad day like that. But I can say that nighttime stages are a lot shorter now.
And so what does all this mean? Well, the stages in this game got worse the further you got into the game. They didn't really think this out with the platforming either. The human characters look better than Sonic 06, but not really the way I thought it would. But the main thing I learned is I don't want to play this game for a long while.